Hi guys, welcome to another beer review, and today we're going back over to Stigbergets out of Sweden in Gothenburg, and this is a can of the new and improved GBG IPA, clocking in at 6.5% ABV. Picked this up from Behemoth in Manchester. Don't know why I clicked then. But I tell you what, I love this style of artwork that Stigbergets have, and they've actually, as a recording this, just released a trio of collaborations with some UK breweries. And on the bottom half, they've got like the brewery name that they've collaborated with, and it just looks awesome. I just love it. For some reason, I'm not sure if this is inspired by like a record sleeve from the 60s. I don't know why I think I've seen that sort of style of image before, but I just absolutely love that typography. So as a piece of design, this just looks absolutely gorgeous to me. Really, really does. So GBG IPA, it's like the Gothenburg beer, something like that. It's a festival beer that they made. I can't remember. I think my good friend James from Rampant Line Beer Reviews will be able to give you the lowdown on that. And yeah, so they've rebrewed it. I think they've done it a few times. I'm not too sure. I don't want to commit to that, but yeah, Stigbergets looks fantastic. Had their amazing haze recently, and that was just tasting just ridiculously good. So I'm looking forward to trying this one. And yeah, still need to pick up a bottle of their West Coast IPA, which I wanted to try for a while as well. But this shall suffice for now. So beer in the glass then, and lovely orangey hazy look to it. It's not a chicken gravy jobber, as my good friend Dean would say, but it still looks really nice. Nice amounts of haze. It's got that like dark orangey amber hue to it, so it's not like a luminous I should say beer, but it still looks damn nice and juicy and dense. And the beer poured about one figure's worth of a sort of like slightly orangey, yellowy tinged white head. So yeah, it's looking fantastic in this style of glass. Anyway, so let's see what we get on the nose. It's nice and mellow. That's what I like about a lot of these hazier IPAs we're getting now. Because you do get them, and don't get me wrong, I love it when it's just screaming out of the glass with like tropical aromas. But a lot of the times you drink them and the flavour doesn't translate well to what you were expecting from the aroma. But this, you know, it's got that tropical aroma to it. A little bit of mango, pineapple, lovely sweet sort of blood orange character coming through. Yeah, the usual suspects with beers like this, but it's just done in such a lovely, grounded and inviting way. And it looks fantastic as well. It's just one of those things you could just keep smelling just all day. And I don't know why the likes of like Yankee Candle haven't teamed up with like a beer specialist or a brewery and produce like a range of candles that have like a pastry stout sort of character, a hazy IPA character, because I think that smells lovely. Don't know what that's going to smell like when you're actually burning the wick, but yeah, it's just got such a lovely, inviting aroma. Anyway, let's give it a taste. Cheers. Oh, that's good. That is really good. There's bitterness up front. Then it sort of softens a little bit. Sweetness comes through. But then that bitterness ramps up again on the back end. It's not arseholes on like dirt bikes just riding in between houses. I don't understand how you can be that so fucking stupid and selfish, but that's just good. Thankfully I've got good beer, so crash if you want to, get kicked off your bike by the police, I don't care. Anyway, yeah, it's got lovely bitterness up front, then like a sweet cushiony body in the middle, and then on the back end the bitterness comes through. And as I was saying, not like a harsh, like high IBU sort of bitterness, but a noticeable one. But it still has that lovely fruity sweetness to it. Just amazed how you can get these flavours from a plant. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy. I mean, not that I'm well versed with fruits, as you can see by my complexion, but it tastes like a fruit salad, like a tropical fruit salad, and it always amazes me that these little green plants or buds can produce flavours like this. But yeah, again, it's not a really pungent, in your face, over the top sort of IPA, but it still has bags full of flavour. Lovely pillowy body as well. It's just so nice and satisfying. It's the drinkability of this. And even though it is at 6.5%, if you had a 4-pack of that chilling in the fridge, you'd have to show so much restraint not to just neck them down. Even the burp produces a lovely flavour. Now, I can't attest to how this compares to when it was originally brewed or any other previous incarnations of the beer, but as it stands now, it's just so nice and enjoyable. And when it comes to rating these beers, you do have to rate it on how you're enjoying it at the time, as opposed to, well, compared to such and such beer. Because so many breweries now are doing these sorts of beers and doing it so well, where you're drinking so many of them. So you're in a sort of like database and encyclopedia of beers like this. It's just awash with these tropical, slightly piney characters coming through. There is a very subtle dank edge. And yeah, just another wonderful job from Stigbergets out of Sweden. The only thing that kind of goes against this beer was what I paid for it. But again, a lot of these beers do command that price. I think I paid like just shy of £7 for this. But I personally think it's worth it. But I know that can sometimes dissuade some people when it comes to the pricing of beers. Especially when here in the UK, we are producing some of the best hazy IPAs around. I always say it, the likes of America, I think we are on the level, if not slightly surpassing them, with the utilisation of hops. The only thing that I think we just need to tweak a little bit, and then we're just banging them out with the likes of Daya, Northern Monk, Cloudwater, Verdant, even Lockapolly or Polly's Brew as they're called now. If we just got the body just tweaked a little bit, we would just be producing some of the most tradable beers in this style. Not that I'm showing any disrespect to the likes of Trillium, Monkish, Treehouse, Mickle in New York. They're doing some really fantastic beers. Bissell Brothers, Hills Farmstead, you name it. You can name drop so many different breweries. But yeah, we've got comparable, if not better, examples here in the UK. And obviously in Europe in general, especially countries like Denmark and Sweden. I think that sort of like Nordic area, I think they've really nailed it down. But then you've got the likes of Germany with Frau Gruber, Fürstfiercheck. Then you've got Yankee und Kraut. They can do some really lovely hazy IPAs as well. And I can't believe there was a time where I was getting bored of this style of beer. I was just getting a little bit bored of it. But what I've learnt is, with these sorts of beers, not to just go after them time and time and time again, because you do get a little bit of hot burnout. Do you know what I mean? It's always nice to just take a step back, try other styles. Although I like to try as many different styles as I can. So then when you do get beers like this, you drink them, and because your palate's not had them for a while, it's just such a satisfying experience. But yeah, back onto this beer. Look at all that lovely sort of sediment at the bottom there. It's lovely stuff. It really, really is. In terms of a rating, I could happily give that one a 9 out of 10. If price point was a little bit better, although that being said, the price that BMOF was selling at, I think, is a solid price anyway, especially to have it imported. And also maybe just had a little bit more bolder body. I think that could have been a 10 out of 10. But hop utilisation, bitterness mixed with sweetness, I think that's just a lovely, lovely beer. So if you've tried it, pardon me, let me know your thoughts, opinions down below. If you've tried any other beers from Stigbergets, then recommendations always welcome. And yeah, go check out the brewery. Check out BMOF if you're in Manchester. Definitely one of the OG bottle shops for me personally, and a place that I'll always visit. Always come out with spending more money than I want to. Not because of prices, but because I'm like, oh, I want this, and this. And as you're leaving and you're putting your stuff on the counter, it's like, oh, I'll take a can of or bottle of this as well. But I think we're all familiar with that. So yeah, check that out. If any of my friends and fellow beer tubers have reviewed it, I'll put their links down below as well. And of course, thank you guys for watching, and I shall hopefully see you all later. Cheers.